make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. Does Skip have a point about this? So, Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, undisputed. The Eric Bieniemy situation popped up about him not really getting a head coaching job and him wound up being going to be the offensive coordinator coach for the Washington Commanders. And how it just doesn't make sense, right? And how it's some BS. Quote unquote, it's unfair and all this. But along the conversation, and one thing I will say, just as a fan of the show, I'm glad because I saw Shannon Sharp say he wanted him and Skip talked and he pulled him to the side and wanted to thank him for everything he did for him and let him know they don't have to be adversarial like this. They don't have to go down an ugly path. And I'm glad Shannon said that. And I'm glad they're cooler because that's big on both their parts because it was getting a little too catty. So, but Skip said owners may have an issue with somebody like a black man being around their wives or their family. Let's just put it like that. So it's hard to hire these guys. And at first I was like, what? And then I thought about it. I was like, for one, I'm black, Skip's white. Skip don't know me, so I'm all right. But I'm just saying, his point of view, you got to take it into consideration. And then I thought about it. I was like, Donald Sterling. That was part of the issue with him and the girlfriend falling out. And she was the side chick. He didn't want black men around his quote unquote girlfriend because he felt some type of way about that. And then fast forward to the Ime Udoka situation. He lost his job chasing somebody's wife in the company on the job. And you see how he's taking that fall. Then I thought about that's not sports related, the TJ Holmes thing. I'm like, yo, Skip got a point. Skip got a point. But I forget the player's name. But it was like years and years and years ago. There was a player for the Raiders, and I want to say he slept with Al Davis' wife or his daughter, girlfriend, something like that. Man, Al Davis made sure that dude wouldn't have a career so fast. It was like, okay, I see what's going down. So fast forward, could that be an issue? Yeah. Yeah, Jeff Saturday got hired because we're buddies, but you're not going to see brothers get hired because we're buddies in the situation. The other thing, and this is for me, this is one of the interesting things. I think a lot of times when teams hire black coaches, for the most part, they're not trying to win. The circumstances that they hire black men in are circumstances that's not trying to win. When guys turn around situations that are bad situations and the good situations, they get rid of them. You get what I'm saying? Brothers are the scapegoat. Think about it. The Texans had Cully. Got rid of most of the team, got rid of their best players, got rid of him. Got Lovey. Coach 1 year, got rid of him. Now they getting D'Amico Ryans, who used to play for the Texans. He's a cool guy, as a matter of fact. Met him before. Real cool dude. Congratulations to him, but it's like you guys don't want to build an organization. You want a guy to either take the fall for it, if he builds it up, get rid of him. So, in my opinion, that's the other part of it. When you get a black coach, you're not trying to win. Like that's why Mike Tomlin is such an anomaly because he hasn't had a losing season. It's like it's just him and like if he retired right now, if it is him and John Madden, think about that. Him and John Madden, the only coaches to coach without having a losing season. Mike like coaching, so I doubt he retires. But if I was him, I'd think about it. Like, yeah, let me get out of here. And then thought about it. Why would you give somebody the offensive coordinator job? You know, he can't make a lateral move for being a Super Bowl offensive coordinator. He's been to what, three Super Bowls? Two out of three, I want to say. Oh, it's all Patrick Mahomes. Patrick is a dog. He's nice with it. But you got to think about it in some ways where, okay, they won with Tyreek Hill. They lost with Tyreek Hill. They won without Tyreek Hill. You know, the play calling obviously helped out in the Super Bowl because you know they should have as far as teams go, they should have lost that game. Honestly, they had the Eagles had the better team. You got, and plus, let me just say this: shout out to Jalen Hurts. You even, I know it was a losing effort and losses don't count, but you did your thing. You solidified yourself as a quarterback who doesn't fold under pressure. I wish you would have won. You know, I really do. I hope you get there again and win though. But back to what the point of Skip. Then I thought about Colin Kaepernick and the kneeling thing and how people freaked out. And it's like Skip has a point because the things that make white people just lose it, for us as black people, it just doesn't make sense. It comes out of the blue. It comes out of left field. It's like, what? You did what for what? Your reasoning behind what is what? And you know, it's just different cultural differences. But ultimately, at the end of the day, he probably got a great point, man. But I don't get it. But it doesn't make sense to me because who do you think these guys? Why do you think these guys are gonna be sleeping with these guys' wives? Like seriously? No, no. I'm just saying if they like the wife is 50 something, the coach is 40 something, and he, hey baby, like no, no. And most of these coaches are married men anyways. You know, but you know, when you think of a wife of a team owner, you don't think of some young chick. You think of somebody who's 60, 70 years old. It just doesn't make sense. But in some ways it does. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.